Well, we've just finished watching the first film in part two of our Studio Ghibli marathon. The film is Porco Rosso, which is Italian for Crimson Pig. This film was is the fifth Hayao Miyazaki film we'll be discussing. It was his sixth actual film. We skipped a Ghibli film.
Yep, only yesterday, not by Miyazaki
Not a Miyazaki film. So this film was released in 1992, and it's about an Italian World War One pilot who's now a bounty hunter who hunts air pirates. But the thing is that this pilot is a pig, or has the head of a pig. The reason for this isn't really important. It's the first film really that we've watched, or the first of Miyazaki's rather, that is set in a real time, a definable time period. Yeah. It's set in Italy. There are real locations. They refer to Milan. It's not a fantastical film. Everyone's human. They're just planes, aside from the one element that the main character is a pig, a talking, flying pig.
Yeah.
This is probably, I would say, maybe one of the more comedic of the films we've watched so far.
It's kind of along with Laputa, because it's certainly more family orientated.
Yeah.
But it is what Laputa had some elements of. This has a lot more of.
This is a more it's got more comic, and it's also kind of more of a, I don't want to say adventure, because Laputa was definitely an adventure film, but I guess Laputa is kind of overshadowed by the more fantastical elements of the story. Yeah. I think that of the films we've watched, this certainly isn't up there as one of my favourite ones. It's entertaining enough. It's pretty funny. There's some good sort of air fights. He's returned to flight, there are a lot of flying scenes in some of the earlier films.
According to Wiki, because I hadn't picked up on this, Mononoke is the only film he's done that doesn't have a flight scene. So,
yeah, okay,
that's just what I've.
He definitely has an interest in that. Again, I guess I would call this one of his it's one of his lighter films. Like, I think of Kiki's Delivery Service, which was a film that neither of us liked. No. And I certainly like this a lot more, but it's certainly a more fun film. You don't have the kind of overshadowing environmental elements. It's just more of a kid's film. I mean, what do you want to say on the film?
You prefer Totoro to this, don't you?
I would take Totoro over this.
I would take this over Totoro.
I mean, I think that Totoro is got a little bit more depth, and I also think Totoro is maybe more interesting visually. I mean, this is, again, it's more like a cartoon than like.
I think the choreography.
Oh no!
The action is absolutely amazing.
The animation does it. The animation is very good, but I just mean, like, if you compare it to, Grave of the Fireflies or Totoro, or even Laputa and Nausicaa, just visually, because it's set in the real world, it's kind of just not. I personally, I feel it's not as interesting.
That's fair enough, but I think I still prefer it. It's just
it's definitely, it's not a slow.
I think it's because it's more fun.
That's true. That's true. It's definitely a more. I think it's more of an entertainment, entertaining as opposed to being thought provoking. Personally, I don't think I would recommend. I mean, I certainly think if it's on, it's certainly worth watching. I probably wouldn't recommend going out and trying to find it. It doesn't take. I wasn't captivated by it. It's also not. Again, I keep going back to the idea of anime in this discussion, the idea of the interesting elements or of the specific visuals or that sort of thing. This doesn't strike me like that. Again, it struck me as more of a Disney film.
Yeah.
Which is what I said about Kiki. This is definitely a better film. But it's just more kind of, it's slightly more Western. I mean, the fact that it's set in Europe, the West is something to consider.
Yeah, I'm going to disagree with you. I'm saying if you liked Totoro or Kiki for some strange reason, do go out of your way to try and find this, because it's better than them, in my opinion, and you'll enjoy it more.
Yeah, I think that. I mean, there were other things like, what do you think of like the music? I thought the music was good.
The music was great. I probably second or third or fourth favourite.
So, you really praised the kind of, there's a main...
The main theme. I think it's... I've forgotten what it's called, but it's the main theme, and it carries through about 5 or 6 of the different songs, and it just catches me for some reason. I don't know why I like it so much, but I just love it.
See, I agree, but the thing is, I didn't. Aside from that theme, and I did like that theme. The music didn't really.
Oh, I thought the opening song, where the pirates.
Well, I don't remember.
Oh well, I thought it suited the scene really well. So, I think it's Le Temps de Série. I can't speak French. That's probably wrong, but that's what the main theme is, which I think is a great one.
I think that's probably... Oh, well, here's something... This is just an interesting kind of fact, I guess, that we found out, is that the film was originally intended as an in-flight movie for Air Japan.
Seems
and they're actually one of the producers of the film. But Miyazaki, I guess, decided to extend it into a feature film. I mean, that's really all I have to say on it. I did enjoy it, but it's certainly not up there as a particularly memorable one. Certainly probably not one I'm going to revisit.
I probably will revisit it, maybe watch it in English, because I haven't seen it in English yet. One of my more liked ones, but certainly not in the top kind of 4 or 5.